Your hiring plan also needs to take into consideration the urgent needs of the business and the product organization, as well as balancing the long-term value that you're building into your engineering organization. Now, everyone's going to want to move faster. That's always how business and software works. Everyone else outside of the engineering team will want to move much faster. And so there's some things you can do around your team building to bring in contractors and consultants and temporary workers to get that velocity going and speed some things up to help the business realize some value faster. But we all know that the real value in the company and in the engineering team comes from the people on the team, and that comes from full-time employees. Full-time employees take much longer to hire and ramp up, and the investment in them is much greater than your contract employees. But what you're gonna have is a team that is strong and gelled together, a strong culture, and that cultural foundation is actually gonna be what allows your team to grow more solidly and in a stronger way over time. And that strong full-time employment team is actually the team that other companies that are interested in acquisitions, perhaps, they're gonna be interested in who's on that team more than anything else. It's all about who and not how you solve the problem. So when you focus on building that long-term value with your full-time employees, that's where you really wanna go with your hiring plan. But you also wanna balance the short-term needs of the business. And that might include some contract workers or some temporary consultants to fill the immediate needs and the gaps that you might have on your team. You also want to look back at the product roadmap, and this is what's going to allow you to understand what are the needs you have to solve now. That might include some consultants or contractors, and what are the needs for your full-time employees longer term. That's where you're going to want to really invest in the hiring process and the culture of the team, because those are the people that are going to be with you long term. And that is the culture that attracts more of your ideal teammates over time.